Hello and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into models and algorithms, let's ask the bigger question. Should we? Data ethics is about the moral responsibility we carry when working with data. It's not just about what we can legally do, but what we should do to ensure fairness, respect, and accountability. When organizations make unethical decisions with data, the consequences can be enormous. From biased hiring systems to manipulative social media algorithms. Ethics is the layer that ensures data serves society, not just corporate goals. A big misconception in tech is that compliance equals ethics. Just because companies follows GDPR or CCPA doesn't mean it's acting ethically. Those are minimum standards, a legal floor, not a moral ceiling. Ethics fills the gap where laws haven't caught up, like in AI bias, emotional data tracking, or predictive policing. Responsible data teams ask deeper questions. Is this fair? Is this transparent? Could this harm someone? Consent is a cornerstone of ethical data collection. But it's not just a checkbox. It's about meaningful, informed choice. If your privacy policy is buried in legal jargon, or if your accept button is huge while decline is hidden, you are not being ethical, even if it's legal. Users deserve clarity. They should understand exactly what data is being collected, why, and how they can opt out. Ethical UX design goes hand in hand with ethical analytics. Bias isn't always malicious. It's often invisible, but it's deeply harmful. Take facial recognition systems. Many were trained on datasets overrepresenting lighter skin tones. The result? High error rates for people of color. Data can reflect historical injustices, unequal access, or systemic assumptions. That's why it's crucial to identify the source and type of bias, whether it's in your sampling, data labeling, or even in how questions are framed. Algorithms are not neutral. They don't just learn, they amplify. If your training data reflects existing prejudice, your model won't just learn it, it will scale it, turning historical bias into automated discrimination. Hiring tools, credit scoring systems, even predictive policing have all shown this pattern. Data scientists must understand that their models reflect human choices, not objective truth. Bias in, bias out. Mitigating bias isn't magic, it's methodology. First, you need visibility. Break down model results by race, gender, age, geography. Look for performance gaps. Then apply fairness metrics like equal false positive rates across groups. These metrics aren't one size fits all, so context matters. Finally, include diverse voices in validation. People from different backgrounds spot issues others miss. Ethics isn't just technical, it's human. In analytics, data often moves across teams, vendors, and even borders. But with great sharing comes great responsibility. Don't share raw data when aggregated stats will do. Don't share personal data without robust governance policies. Even anonymized datasets can be reverse engineered, especially when cross referenced with public data. Create clear data sharing agreements. Define purpose, access, and deletion timelines. Sharing is powerful, but it must be controlled and intentional. When presenting analytics, it's tempting to highlight only what looks good. But that's not ethical. That's spin. Be honest about your methodology, your assumptions, and your data gaps. If a model has a 30% error margin for certain users, say it. If the data is skewed, mention it. ethical reporting isn't about defending the numbers. It's about telling the full story, even the uncomfortable parts. Let's look at real consequences. The Compass algorithm used in US courts disproportionately labeled black defendants as high risk. The outcome? Biased sentencing amplified by software. Amazon built a hiring AI that downgraded resumes containing the word women's because it was trained on male dominating hiring data. And Google Flu Trends overestimated flu outbreaks massively because it didn't account for changes in search behavior. These failures weren't just technical, they were ethical breakdowns, and they hurt real people. You can't bolt ethics on at the end. It needs to be part of your culture. Train analysts to question assumptions. Create safe spaces where people can raise ethical concerns. If an engineer decides not to deploy a biased model, that's not delay, that's a win. Build ethics into your KPIs. Celebrate it, incentivize it. Because in the long run, ethics is not just about avoiding scandal. It's about building sustainable trust in your work. And that's a wrap for this video. And please give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to help us grow. And I will see you in the next video with some other topic. Till then, happy learning!